Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Convallaria. Today's video we're going to be taking a look at what you're going to expect when when your account level reach level 45. Well, so first things first, the level that you have of course will reach level will be raised to level 45 when you level up a character, and that also means you get your hands on rank 9. And this is where things get interesting from the last video I made earlier. So this is where you unlock a different kind of basic attack. So for example, for Gloria, she comes with this skill right here, which is called Lance of Justice. And this one basically does like a 70% physical damage to all enemies within one tile of the target, which is actually pretty nasty if you think about it. So which basically turns your normal basic attack from a single target into an AOE. And to make this really strong is that this is treated as a basic attack. So that means you can use this as many times as you want without any repercussions. Yeah, you can imagine this is going to be really nasty, especially when it comes to PvP. And when you see Gloria, do not group your team together, because you will notice that Gloria is going to hit them all in the area, which is nasty. And there's also another thing called silencing attack, which is the other basic attack that Gloria has. So this one does like a 100% physical damage and inflicts active skill block on injured targets before attacking. So this one is actually much more dangerous than the ones I mentioned earlier. Although the one thing for sure is that you don't have to worry about splashing because this is a single target. But the one thing we should watch out for is that this one does block your active skills. So if you got active skill blocked, you won't be able to use your skills at all when that happens. So yeah, that's another choice that you can do there. But however, this only works if your character's HP is at a point where it's like in an injured state. I would say like below 70%, which is pretty nasty if you ask me. And then Metha, she also has those basic as well. Like the new basic skills are actually going to be a thing for all characters, just to keep that in mind. Anyways, let's talk about Methas, because I believe every one of you will have her at some point. Will have her build at some point, of course. So anyways, she has piercing strike. This does 100% physical damage and also inflicts the defense down on both physical and magical on the target for 2 turns. So this is pretty helpful, which means that you will be able to hit your opponent much harder than you normally would with this. But of course, only on the first hit. Only on the hits after you inflicting this. And if you don't like that one, there's also this one here, which is basically the upgraded version of the basic attack that you have. This one's called Powerful Attack. This does 10% more physical damage than the previous one. Although it's alright, but the thing is, this does not grant you any bonuses. So if I were you, I will just go for this one, because this one reduces the enemy's defense on both of those, physical and magic. So yep, I'll rather go for that one instead of the other one, because the other one is not worth getting. And then there's Barrel here. She also comes with new basic skills as well. So she has this one right here called the Scorching Attack. This one does 80% magical damage and inflicts Scorch on the target for 2 turns. And I gotta say, the Scorch thing is actually gonna be nice to have here. And also, the effect cannot be stacked, and if it's applied again, the character will immediately take 1 damage one time. Okay, yeah, makes sense. And the other skill that I selected for her is Bang. This is actually pretty strong. This one is of course a huge upgrade from a typical basic attack. Her basic attack only reaches like 1 to 2 blocks, but for this one it's a 2 to 3. So that means you should be able to hit enemies from far away. Of course, further away than you normally would. But here's a catch: you cannot attack enemies like face to face like the adjacent to barrel, because this attack has a one tile dead zone. So yeah, you do not want her to be too close to the opponent, otherwise you won't be able to attack at all. So that's something you should keep in mind. And also the attack itself. This one does like a physical damage. So yeah, you're gonna need to rely on physical damage in this one. And also this one will also increase based on your magic attack. So yeah, if you worry about this dealing not much damage, don't worry. 80% of the magic attack will be converted to this skill. So you're not losing any damage at all. And also, when you're attacking, there's a 30% chance of stunning the enemy, which makes sense because you're basically throwing down a huge boulder on top of their head, and they could get dizzy after that. And then there's Nurgle, which is the other character I have, which I'm not going to speak much of, but I'll just give you one example here. So, anyways, this one I gave him the silencing attack because this is very crucial for him. And then he also comes with fatal attack, which does like 100% physical damage and increase the crit damage by 15%, which is pretty nice. So that means he'll be able to hit harder like this. So yeah, that's roughly about it. So when you reach level 45, you'll have access to different skills. And I want you all to explore those skills by yourself, of course. Because, if I want to speak to all those characters with their own, like, their unique basic attack skills, that's gonna make this video really long, and I don't think any of you want that. So, anyways, I'm just gonna leave the video at that. So, yep. Have fun, everyone. If you have already reached this far in this level progression, congratulate, congrats to you, and I'll see you all next time.